Hello top 11 managers around the world, welcome back to your channel Mamun Prefer Gaming Top 11. You know that Mamun Prefer Gaming Top 11 always provide top 11 content, and I try to cover all the top 11's event and top 11's topic. Today I'm going to show you how to beat 3-1-5-1 formation. 3-1-5-1 formation is one of the most popular and working formation in top 11 2025. Most of the money users use this formation. Now, how to win against these opponent, guys? How to win against these opponent? What is the best formation and tactics that you can use to win against these sort of opponents? Mostly these sort of opponents are bigger than you. I mean 10%, 15%. So here it is, 3-1-5-1 formation, and as you can see, I marked my targeted zone is he's a DL and DR's position, which is free. There is no player, and basically I target this zone and I try to win matches against this formation 3-1-5-1. So here it is, the magical formation, a great formation, you can say the best formation for the free users, guys. It's the best formation for free users, very attacking formation. Although I play team mentality normal, but the formation is very aggressive formation, attacking formation. So the formation is 4-2-1-3. You know that I have more than 30 top 11 accounts, and I use different sort of formation in different sort of accounts, and in those clubs, you know, they perform with different formations. And the most successful formation I've found as a free user, this one, 4-2-1-3. And the reason of these being successful against especially 3-1 formations, I mean 3 defenders, 1 DMC formation, is it's AML and AMR. So you gotta have very strong AML and AMR. But if you do not have a big AML and AMR, then you're gonna struggle with this formation. Now let's talk about the magical tactic, guys. Literally a magical tactics. I have used many tactics, but this tactic is the most used one in my 30 clubs, and this one is the most working one. So let's just start with the team mentality. Team mentality normal, the reason is very simple. You know, against bigger opponent, if you play attacking game, it can also backfire. And if you play defensive game, then you have no chance to score, and most of the time it happens. So that's the reason why I keep the team mentality of my players neutral, balanced, you know. This way they can attack, they can also play defensive when they need. So that's the thing I follow in the tactic. And after team mentality, focus passing, this is the magical one. This is the tactic that will really blow your opponent, as the most of the greatest formation is starting with 3 defender, 1 DMC. Generally they do not have cover in the left and right side. So there is a space in the left and right side in the defensive zone. So it's easy to expose their defense in the left side and right side. But it's not gonna work against every team. You cannot do it against teams who are having DMC 200, 300 plus. I mean, 2 big DMC and DCs. I mean, compared to your AML and AMR or SD, because it's difficult to, you know, go through this sort of defense that has a huge quality difference. So that's the different scene. But if the opponent is 10%, 15% bigger than you, then it's winnable. So basically down both flank is just to target the DL and DR's space, just to use your AML and AMR. And now the passing style is mixed. I allow my players to pass every possible way. And the force counterattack, should be on, because you are playing against top opponent, and top opponent always score, always try to score, at least always be aggressive, always try to keep the ball. And that's the reason why you are gonna be a counter-attacking team against them. You are gonna counter-attack and you're gonna get a goal. Let's say your opponent is trying to score most of the time, they are having balls most of the time, and suddenly you got a ball and you forced to go for a counter-attack. attack, and you just score a surprising one, and then the whole scenario of the match will be changed. And then simply, as you are not playing to attacking, your defense is active as well, and in that situation opponents struggle to score sometime, and you get benefit of it. Now let's talk about the defensive tactic. As you can see, pressing style low. Generally, I never play pressing style high, because I've seen that in various accounts. I actually tried to experiment these. I've seen that instead of getting benefit, I always had problem. Players get tired very easily, and that always backfire, only for a few minutes. If you change sometime, you can get benefit, but in the long run, I always saw that that is backfiring. I mean, that is actually cause serious damage. That's the reason why I always prefer low. And tackling style easy, I do not go for hard tackling, because that always give away free kicks, and if your opponent is strong, they usually score goal by free kick. And now see marking style. I go for always zonal, because I do not use DMC. But when I use 5 defender, that means four defenders in a row, and then 1 DMC, this sort of defensive formation will be great to use man marking system, because you have many defenders. You can mark your attackers and you will get benefit. So that's the defensive style, man marking. But if you have less defender, let's say 3 DC, 1 DMC, you have just 4 defender. So if you play with 4 defender, generally, if you want to mark most of the attackers or midfielders, it's tough to mark most of the players, because they run here and there, and that creates more and more chaotic situation in the formation. And I believe in top 11, when you play zonal, then players actually target zone wise instead of player wise, so that gives more benefit in top 11. That's what I've seen experimenting in more than 30 accounts. So that's the reason why I always pick zonal. And the last one, play offside trap on. Generally, I keep it on, because most of the time, big opponents, they often attack. And when they attack, I try to make them fall in these offside trap, because they attack too fast. Sometimes they long pass and they get into this trap of offside. And offside means you are wasting your chances. You won't get too many attacks in this game. It's just a 10-minute game, nearly 10-minute game, and you will not get plenty of opportunity to score. So when you waste by actually making lots of offsides, then you literally wasting your goal opportunity. So that's the reason why I keep it on. And now, as you can see, I am already 1 goal ahead against this 15% team. The team is 15% bigger than me, and he is using 3-1-5-1 formation, and I'm using 4-2-1-3 formation. Now you will have to watch the remaining gameplay, because I can change tactic if I need, depending on the match situation. This will also give you experience of changing tactic with these formation. Just watch and gain experience. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I do always appreciate you guys for watching my video. And please subscribe this channel so that I get inspiration to make more quality videos for you.